everyone, welcome back to my channel. Where what you can see from the job title, what you can see from the title is, if you haven't seen my previous video of products that I don't like or like I hate and just don't really care for, this video is going to be about products that I do like and I think is worth your money and I really like it, and the reason for why I like it and explaining why it is. Oh my god, I'm not saying why so many times there. Yeah, in this video it's just going to be about products that I really like and why I think they're worth the money, and then just showing you the reasons why I do love them, and maybe you might be able to go buy them. But if you want to see some of the products that I do like, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing, and I cannot recommend this palette to enough people. So this is the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights palette. This was their palette that they brought out at Christmas time. This is, I can't actually remember fully the other three makeup artists, but if you are Irish, you obviously know who Kaylee Mua is. She actually, she designed this section here, I'm nearly sure it is. I think they got like, to here, I think she did it to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think they got 4 eyeshadows, so they got 4 here and then 2 up, so this little area is hers, and then same with the other areas, they're all for other people. And like genuinely, like this palette is like so good. You've got so many different options of different shimmers that you want. You've got a perfect brown smoky eye right there, it's lovely. If you want to add in a pop of colour, you've got this like neon section, and then if you want to do like a nice burgundy eye, it's there. And all these are highlighters, but the good thing about them is that some of them are like really sparkly. Like, look at the sparkle of that. Sorry, there's like a bit of black over here that I'm going to show off a different one. This one is what I use all the time. Look at how sparkly that is. Oh my god, they are like literally the nicest. I genuinely cannot recommend this palette enough. Like, it's just, it's very big now. Like for the average person, yeah, it can be quite big, but for like a makeup artist, or if you just, they have like, it is suitable for anyone really, but it's just the side of it isn't very convenient for like traveling and that. But like, it's really good if you're like feeling a little bit more daring, you can go towards that area. But yeah, brilliant. Another palette that I absolutely adore, that I always pair the two of them, especially with what's on my eyes today, it's always this one. This is the Mitchell palette. This is me, myself and Mitchell. And if you are like a big fan of Mitchell, or if you don't even know who Mitchell is, which I don't understand, nearly everybody knows who Mitchell is. He brought out a palette and he does like crazy, like wild makeup, basically kind of makeup like mine, like really like out there, and very like just dramatic in colours. So he brought out this palette, which is beautiful. It has this like little mirror in between that like snugs right in there, and the colours are just absolutely amazing. Like if you want to go for like any like sort of crazy look, now this is more suitable for anyone that is more creative or like wants to just add in a bit more colour into their lives and does crazy makeup like what I look like today, then this is like the perfect palette. Like the pigmentation of it is absolutely brilliant. The shimmers in them are really shimmery. They stand out. There's no like chalkiness to any of the eyeshadows. They blend seamlessly. You can literally do any colour. I personally could bring this away on holidays with me and I would not have to bring any other eyeshadow palette with me. I just think it's brilliant because he still has the brown eyes if you just wanted to go for something a bit more natural in there, and they got like nice nudes and stuff, and overall it's really nice. And like you can use some of them as highlighters, so I just think it's a really universal palette. And if you are starting off in makeup and want to be able to be a bit more like a bit more creative with your looks, then this is the palette that is really good for starting off, because you know that you will get a brilliant blend and you know that there's every single colour that you need to come out with something creative is in this palette. This palette and the Morphe palette is what I reach for nearly every single time I do my makeup. But yeah, brilliant. Next thing I want to talk to you about is just a couple of lip glosses that I'm loving at the moment. So first of all, the lip gloss that is basically nearly gone, I need to get a new one of, is the Fenty gloss. Oh my gosh, the Fenty gloss, it's so worth the money. I know it's a bit more pricier, but it is worth every single cent. If you want a lip gloss that lasts a lot longer, feels luscious, and in every single photo that you take is going to be nice and shimmery, then this is a gloss that you really need. Like, it is literally just the perfect colour. It's like it's just the business. Like, I just feel like it's not too nudie, it's not too red, it's just like the perfect colour for like a natural gloss to your lips. I wear it every single time I go out on a night out because I feel like it's not too light on my skin, so when I'm really, really dark, it's just like the nicest colour ever on top of it. It's really, really nice. Other ones that are like a little bit more cheaper and are just still as good is Kiko. This is the 3D gloss. This is in like a peachy colour. I'm not too sure what, I think it's number 9 or something like that. Any of the 3D glosses from Kiko are brilliant, and they're so inexpensive. They are 100% worth the buy. They're really luscious because they're the 3D effect. Make sure you always get the 3D one, and they last really long and they're really, really luscious. Now, comparing the two of them, there's not a huge difference between the two of them. I just prefer the colour to this because the colour actually isn't in the brand of Kiko, but honestly these are amazing, and I think they're only like €5 or €6. Another one that's like another like cheaper version is Peaches and Cream. Peaches and Cream lip glosses are really nice. This is their most popular colour. This is in the shade Bambi. This is like the perfect like really nude lip gloss if you're looking for that. It mainly would suit anyone that likes to go for a super nude lip, but overall it's really luscious, it's really creamy, and the colour is absolutely beautiful. Right, coming at you with another palette. This is the palette from Be Belle. This is Contour in shade Medium. I swear down, this palette, I'm gonna keep saying this all the time because nearly every product that I have here is what I actually can't do my makeup without. I use this product all the time. Now, to be fair, it is well used. One of the powders is actually after cracking on me and I'm in need of getting a new one anyway, but it is like, it really like, it really is worth the money getting it. So you have your bronzer colour. This is my contour colour that actually sadly smashed when you work doing freelance and you're going back and forth with your makeup kit. It just constantly always happens. But the great thing about these palettes is that they actually are refillable, so when you take them out you can actually just buy a refillable, so I don't actually have to repurchase the whole palette because it comes with a shimmery blusher highlighter. This is nice for anyone that likes a really strong blushy highlight like me. I would use that a lot. Not many people like that, but overall it actually is a really nice colour if you want to start off with bringing out more like pinky highlighters than white type of highlighters. And then the blush is stunning. It's a coral colour, so it just blends in perfectly with all these other two colours. The bronzer colour is just like the perfect warm tone colour, and then when you mix the two of them together they kind of balance themselves out. So if you didn't want to use like too much of an orangey bronze, then you could just use the two of them together and they literally give you the most carves out cheekbones. Contour colour is literally my favourite. I cannot contour my nose without it. That's the reason why it's like, it's still basically full, because I actually use more of the bronzer than the contour, but the contour colour is like really nice. It's what I'm wearing today on my nose, and overall the palette is really good. The girls over there, it's an Irish brand, so it's really good to support your Irish sisters. It's owned by two sisters and their mum, and overall the brand is really good. They have gorgeous eyelashes, they have an amazing palette, which is also another favourite of mine, and you should definitely go check them out. Next thing that I literally cannot do my makeup without is this Nude Stick. This is a cream blusher from the brand Nude Stick. It's called Tiger Lily Queen. So it comes like this, and then the other side it comes with like a little brush. So the colour is absolutely stunning. That's just my favourite part of the whole thing. It's like a really nice corally colour, and then when it goes to the cheeks it's super glossy on the skin. So if you don't want to wear makeup one day but you feel like you're a bit washed out, if you pop a tiny bit of that on, then use your finger just to blend it in, gives you like that natural look to your skin again, makes you look a little bit more awake and nice little glow to your cheeks. I honestly cannot do my makeup without it. I put it on top of powdered products and it doesn't like go cakey or anything. Like, it blends onto the skin, absolutely beautiful. And literally, if you're gonna buy one thing out of this whole video, then this is really nice. So worth the money. I actually cannot live without this product. Another glow product, while we're still on the topic of glow, is this Milk Stick. I actually lost the top of it. I actually have no idea because this is not in my kit. It's always just on my makeup table, but however, I feel like someone just put it in the bin by accident. So this is a highlighting illuminator. So it's a stick formula, but it's super glossy. If you feel like when you put on powder highlighter your skin just looks way too like like you can see the speckles of glitter all over the skin, and it doesn't look real wet, or like it looks too shimmery than wet. If you use this on top of your powder products, now I would be careful because sometimes it can be a bit hard to blend on top of powder products, but if you work in with your fingers and make sure it's nice and warm on your fingers, it gives you back that glossiness to your skin. So right now I have a tiny bit of it on top of my skin, so I popped just a tiny bit here just to make my skin look a bit more wet than powdery highlighter, if you get what I mean. Overall, I think this is amazing, and I literally use the tiniest amount of it. So I'm just going to pop it on my arm here, just so you can have a little look of it. You can see it just on my arm there. I'm just trying to have a bit of shine on it. You can see it's like super glossy. It kind of makes the arm look like it's like naturally wet than like that shimmery that normally what a powdered highlighter would do. So yeah, this is really nice. I did pick this up when I was in Canada in Sephora's, but I know that they do sell it on Cult Beauty, if you can ever get it when it's in stock, because it's constantly being sold out. But yeah, this is an amazing product. Next thing, if you are into doing cut creasing and you feel like when you use a concealer it's too wet on the skin, on the eye, or if you use like an eyeliner and it's too drying on the eye for when you're cutting your crease, you don't have enough playtime, then this is going to change your life. This is the P. Louise collab with Mila Mitchell. As you can see, I'm a big fan of Mitchell. This is in the shade Blank Canvas. I swear down, this is like, this product just makes your life so much easier when you're doing a cut crease. I feel like, it's not drying, but it's not too wet at the same time. So it's just a perfect in between a concealer and an eyeliner, and it's a nude colour, but it's perfect for in the waterline as well. So it's not just only recommended for anyone that wants to do cut creasing with. In the waterline, it lasts all day, does not bulge. I always find that with a pencil, of a nude eyeliner pencil, it always somehow falls out or falls onto your eyelashes, but this, it literally doesn't move. It doesn't crease when it's on your eye either, and it's perfect for if you wanted to brighten the inner corner of your eye with just like a bit of a nude, and then pat on a bit of a nude eyeshadow on top of it. It is really nice. Right, this brand is a little bit hard to get your hands on. Now, this is the reason why when I went to Canada at summertime, I was like, I need to go to Sephora to get this person. So if you don't know who Patrick Ta is an amazing celebrity makeup artist. He's done like Gigi and I'm gone blank on their names. He's always on YouTube all the time. But honestly, I am obsessed with anything that he does. His makeup look is always amazing. He does this like gorgeous like inner glow goddess vibes, and I need his whole brand. And I'm really annoyed I didn't pick up more of the stuff because it's always sold out on Cult Beauty, and you can't get it delivered on his actual website to Ireland, which if anyone that works for Patrick Ta, please can you bring it to Ireland or get more products on Cult Beauty, because I'm obsessed with the product. And the spray highlighter is actually one thing that I really do want, but I can't get my hands on it, so it's very upsetting. But yeah, for now what we're going to speak about, this is the Patrick Ta body oil. So this is in the shade Vision. It's like a rosy tone one, so I'm going to demonstrate a bit on my chest because I actually have none on. It's like the perfect colour, and then it's not too wet on the skin. Like when it applies first, it goes a little bit wetter, but it doesn't lift your tan or anything, which I'm really happy about. I wear this every single time. I wear this every single night out I go out on, and you put this on your legs, it just is like absolutely stunning. It gives you that wet look, then a shimmery look. One thing I hate is that, have you ever noticed like some girls that put on shimmer products, like a shimmer powder on their skin, and you can literally see the speckles of gold and bronzy colour in it? I'm just not a big fan. I prefer my skin to look that natural, like wet look. Can you see it looks more like a holiday look? And again, like I said, it's not too wet. All you have to do is just rub it in a good amount, but it's not sticky. It feels really nice when you apply it. It feels luxurious, and then it has these like tiny little speckles in it, but like you can't notice it only unless you're looking right like this. And in photos, like, it's stunning. Just go on to Patrick Ta's Instagram and you'll see that every single model he does makeup on has this, like, literally, like, they're soaked in it, and it's just stunning. Like my favorite color. They've only got two colors, the bronzer one, the like really dark one. Some people love that as well. I just thought it was going to be too dark, but then I've seen people say that it's actually really nice when you put tan on. But for the moment, that's all I have, and it's really nice. I've had this since summertime, and only that has been gone. So this has lasted me a year, and it's, well, no, about 7 or 8 months this has lasted me, and only that much is gone. So next thing is a a brushed collection. I'm actually not going to show you all the brushes because they're like literally scattered everywhere after doing this makeup look. But if no one knows about this brand, it is called Rebeluna. If you ever see any of my makeup videos, I'm constantly using them. I've only actually purchased them, well, my boyfriend Luke actually purchased them for me not too long ago, and I can't put them down. Like, I've been using them in every single look, no matter whether it's makeup like this or natural makeup. I use this with absolutely everything. This is the mega bundle, I think it's called. It was actually on sale at the minute. It could be still on sale. I'll double check and I'll leave it in the description box below. It was €150 where you got 21 brushes because they gave you an extra brush, a beauty blender. This is the Root Bergen beauty blender as well, and I got the lashes, and I got this lash set as well for €150, which is like really good for pricing. But the brushes are actually designed by makeup artists, so they have every single type of brush that you want in that mega bundle. Even if you don't want to buy the mega bundle, they actually sell the brushes that are separate, and the brushes are literally like so soft. They work for absolutely everything. You'll never buy a brush and you'll be like, oh, why did I buy that? 'Cause I'm not going to use it, because you will definitely use it. My favorite brush, and nearly everyone else's favorite brush, is the Oro 4. It's like the perfect brush for, you can literally use it for anything. Bronzer, highlighter, blusher. It's like really soft. It cups right in there. That's why it has a little tip to it, so it can cut right in there at like a contour. You can use it as a really nice blusher, bronzer, nose contour if you want the light one, and it's really good. So if you're going to buy one brush, the Oro 4 is really nice. Right, this is my second last product. Thank you for watching up till now anyway. So if you are struggling with keeping your makeup on and you find that you can't find a good powder that keeps your makeup on, now I'm not going to say just the powder is going to keep your makeup on. It's all about your base and what you use before you apply your foundation and stuff, and your type of foundation. But if you're looking for a powder that just needs to like lock it in, then the Kat Von D, I think it's just called AVD now. So this is a translucent powder. This powder is like, it saved me when I was living in Ibiza. Like, this does not move. Like, I was at a rave for like bleeding like 6 or 7 hours, and my makeup was still like perfect. Didn't have any sweat anywhere. Like, this powder does not make your makeup move at all. I actually use it for slightly baking under the eyes because it says it's translucent, but I feel like it has a tiny bit of a light reflect to it. So for underneath the eyes, if you don't want them to look too white, using a bit of that, it kind of lightens them tiny bit, but not like what a normal like light color powder would. But this is why I like the translucent version of it, because I just think it's very universal, that it can go on most of the skin color types, and you can use it underneath the eyes and doesn't make them look cakey or anything. And overall, the powder lasts so long. This is my second tub, and I think I bought the first one a really long time, about a year ago. So I work as a freelance makeup artist, so I use it on every single client, and it lasts me about 6 months, and that's from me. So if you had it for your personal self, you would get at least a year out of it. So it's brilliant powder. So the last thing I'm going to talk about, and thank you again for staying here, is this highlighter. This is from MAC. This is the Oh Darling highlighter. Like, it is a pure oldie, but I just absolutely adore this colour. It makes your skin look so wet without making it look glittery. It just literally melts into the skin. This is actually the Christmas version of it, because they had it in their Christmas collection. But like, this colour is like the perfect goldy highlighter, but it doesn't look super gold on the skin, but it still has like that gold undertone to it, and your skin is just so wet from it. You don't have to struggle with making sure that like it's blended, because it literally blends by itself. It doesn't look like stripy or anything. Like, it's definitely worth the money going in and buying this, because it's like, I can't actually, like, every night I go out on, I always wear this. I wear this and I go in, stick on top of it, just because I like to have my makeup just look a little bit more wet. I'm going out on a night out, or if I'm going out to like a wedding or something that I know I'm going to have my makeup on all day, and I know I'm going to get natural oils coming through, I just use this on its own, and it doesn't make me look powdery or anything. But yeah, brilliant, really nice. I actually have a few more products that I would love to talk about, but I don't want the video to be too long. If you want to see more of the products that I like, then make sure you give the video a thumbs up, and I will do a part 2 of this video. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to my channel, because I am back and I am uploading constantly all the time. So make sure you hit the bell button to make sure that you're notified from when I next upload, and I will see you in my next video. See you later, bye.